Hi guys, it's Monday. Oh yeah, Monday. Alright, so this week's questions. We will start out with Cody's is how old would you be if you didn't know how old you were? And I always feel like a teenager stuck in my body, I guess. Um, for reasons I won't go really into depth with. I've never really had to grow up. I've always had someone there to take care of me or help me, or so I've never really had to become an adult. Like, I mean, I am an adult in a lot of ways, but in some ways I'm still very much like in, 17, 18, 19 age, I think. Like a young 19. So that's about where I am. I think I don't want to say I'm too much older because I don't know. I always feel like a teenager. Um, Kids question, which of your five senses would you be able to lose? And I remember talking with her about this, and but I don't remember my answer. So I thought of one, whether it's the same or not, I don't know, Kate, you'll have to tell me, but sense of smell. Because I love looking at things, and I don't think I could deal with not seeing my friends' faces or smiles or my dad's face ever again. I think that would be far too heartbreaking for me. And sound, I love music. I love talking to people. If I literally had to sit in silence for the rest of my life, I would go insane. Taste, I love food too much. I do. I couldn't live without food. Like, you guys are saying great for losing weight, and it would probably help me do that, but I would be so sad. Smell, I pick smell because I can't really smell things half the time anyway, so for me it wouldn't be a huge loss as long as, I could obviously still breathe. I just would be able to smell things, and there's a lot of things I don't want to smell, so that's fine with me. Um, Megan, what Hogwarts class is your favorite and why? And I actually made a list of all the classes and put a pro and con for each, because for me to figure out which one would be my favorite, I would have to figure out what I'm good at first, because that plays a huge factor in what I would consider my favorite. And I figured I probably wouldn't be good with a lot of things that involved with wands, just because I don't think I would be, so charms is out of the question. But eventually I settled on herbology, and I'm not saying that because that's my head of house's class, but I really think I'd have a lot of fun just, digging in the dirt. I mean, it gets dirty, but as long as things aren't like squishy gooey, I think I'll be fine. But I think I'd have a lot of fun learning about different plants and what they can do, and digging up mandrakes. So, alright, and then Sarah's question, the first album that you bought with your own money, and I don't remember. I know when I was younger, I was really into Madonna, and I was really into Boyz II Men, so I'm thinking it was probably one of those two, probably Boyz II Men. I can remember buying their CDs, but I can't really remember buying I didn't have a lot of CDs before I got older, and yeah, I don't know. But that's really about it. Just like Madonna and Boyz II Men, I listened to a lot of the radio when I was a kid. And I'd like tape songs off the radio with my tape player because I'm cool. But no, I didn't really buy a lot of albums when I was a kid. My dad had so many that we didn't really need to. My question is, what is the most ridiculous thing you wanted to be when you were growing up? And Justin gave me this question, and the reason why is because when his little brother was growing up, Joe was about my age, he wanted to be a cheetah, and he also wanted to be a school bus. And not the school bus driver, he wanted to be literally the school bus. and I don't know the reasons behind this. I think I've forgotten them, but yeah. So I called my mom because I couldn't remember. But my mom's memory is going, so she couldn't really remember either. But she was like, well, there's that psychologist thing. And I'm like, well, that's not really when I was a kid. But, no, she said I didn't really have any strange ones, but the thing that was weird for me was that I changed mine like every week. Like 1 week I'd want to be an airplane mechanic, and then I'd want to be an actress, and then I'd want to be a veterinarian, and then I'd want to be, whatever. So mine, so yeah. But, yeah, so that's this week's questions. I hope you guys are having a great start to your week, and I love you all, and I can't wait to see your faces. Bye!